Now, what if we mix some chemicals together to make something new? Not just a mixture, but to make a compound. We are going to make a compound. I've got this graduated cylinder of science, and I've got something you've probably heard of called baking soda. We've seen in class that baking soda in water dissolves. It's a solute, and it dissolves into water, the solvent, and makes a solution. But what about baking soda mixed with another liquid that you know about? You probably know what I'm going to do, don't you? Dun, dun, dun. It's vinegar, another compound. Did you know vinegar has a mild acid in it? I wonder what will happen if I mix vinegar and baking soda. I think you kind of know, don't you? Let's find out. Let's watch the chemical reaction. Hey, so I've poured some vinegar into this beaker of science, and I've got baking soda in the bottom of this graduated cylinder. What do you think will happen when I mix vinegar with baking soda? Will it still be a mixture, or will something new be formed? Ready? You probably know. 1, 2, 3. What's going to happen? Wow! It's bubbling. Friends, you just saw a chemical change happen. Why was it bubbling? What did those bubbles contain? Was something new produced? Yes! Carbon dioxide gas. What, you don't believe me? You don't believe this was carbon dioxide gas? Well, I can show you that it was carbon dioxide. Wow, that was amazing. What a mess I've got to clean up now. Just so we can see this carbon dioxide gas I claim to have made, I've put vinegar in this flask. This is called a Florence flask. Isn't that a cool piece of glassware? And look, I put baking soda in this balloon. Have you heard of a balloon? I have one here with baking soda in it. I'm going to stretch it over the top of the Florence flask. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good and tight. What do you think will happen when I lift up the balloon and allow the baking soda to fall into the vinegar? What do you think will happen? Make a prediction right now. Dun, 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 dun. Time's up. Do you have your prediction? 1, 2, 3. What's going to happen? Wow! Look it! We've got carbon dioxide gas bubbling up into the balloon, blowing up the balloon. I hope it doesn't explode. Oh no! Look at this thing! And it's filled with carbon dioxide gas. It's not air. Air is a mixture of nitrogen, oxygen, and a little carbon dioxide. This is all carbon dioxide. You don't believe me? Well, now you know that we made a gas. This was not the gas was not baking soda or vinegar. The combination of the two recombined the atoms to make this new compound called carbon dioxide. You still don't believe me, do you? You don't believe this is carbon dioxide gas in this balloon? I can show you. Carbon dioxide has a special property. That's right, I can show you. Watch. Wow, I can't believe it. Clap your hands for science. We blew up a balloon! Happy birthday to you. It's not your birthday, it's not my birthday, but I do have some candles lit in the aquarium of science. Listen, carbon dioxide is a compound and it's heavier than air. It also extinguishes a flame. It puts out fire. So now I can prove to you, give you some evidence to support the claim that carbon dioxide is a new compound that was formed when we combined vinegar and baking soda. Here's what I'm going to do. In this big jar of science, I'm going to carefully measure 1 teaspoon, 3 teaspoons. Oh, heck, I don't need to measure. I'm just going to dump in a whole bunch of baking soda. Yeah. Now, I'm going to add some vinegar, and I'm going to close it off. What will happen when I pour the gas, the invisible gas called carbon dioxide, into the aquarium with the candles? What do you think will happen Dun, dun, dun. Here I go. I'll have to stand up to do this. Pouring in the vinegar. Once again, I'll carefully measure it and I'll seal it up. Oh, look at that. Lots of gas being formed here. I'm sealing it up so it can't escape because I want to pour it in and I don't want it to escape. Now, I'm going to slowly pour it into the aquarium. Watch the candles. I'm pouring it. You can't see it, but I'm pouring it. Candle 1 is out. Candle 2, I'm still filling it. Come on, candle 2's out. What about candle 3? Candle 3 is out. No, nothing went in to the aquarium. Well, except a little dribble of solution. But nothing went in there except the invisible carbon dioxide gas. This aquarium is now filled with carbon dioxide gas. And the carbon dioxide gas put out the candles. Friends, I gave you 2 things that are evidence to support the claim that carbon dioxide gas was a new compound produced when we mixed vinegar and baking soda. Do you remember the balloon filling with a mysterious gas? Now you know that gas is heavier than air and it can put out a flame. That's carbon dioxide. So in the seesaw response, tell me about this new compound we made and tell me what evidence would look like to support the claim that a new chemical is produced, a new compound, when you mix vinegar and baking soda. Aren't chemical changes amazing? I wonder what other ones we'll come across. Thanks, friends. That was great. Hey, if you try this at home, be careful. Wear eye protection and make sure that you have permission from an adult. See ya.